The show that it seems everyone in Washington wants to see will go on. Today, a White House spokesperson said President Trump will not stop fired FBI Director James Comey from testifying before Congress this week. Thursday, Comey is scheduled to testify before the Senate Intelligence Committee about, among other things, whether President Trump pressured him to drop the investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's possible ties to Russia. After all of the leaks and the chatter, Comey will finally answer questions. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge reports tonight on what the senators want to hear from the former FBI director.
President Trump decided against blocking fired FBI Director Comey's testimony Thursday before the Senate Intelligence Committee. Mr. Trump weighed his options over the weekend.
The president's power to exert executive privilege is very well established. However, in order to facilitate a swift and thorough examination of the facts sought by the Senate Intelligence Committee, President Trump will not assert executive privilege regarding James Comey's scheduled testimony.
On Fox News Sunday, a senior Republican on the Senate panel said he is not sure what to expect from Comey about his meetings with President Trump regarding the Russia case and memos where Comey documented their conversations.
What Comey says and how he says it, I think, will be important. I haven't, frankly, understood much of what Comey has done since about a year ago, and his decisions have been, I think, highly questionable.
The senior Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee says he wants to ask Comey, as well as top intelligence officials who will be testifying in advance of Thursday, about whether there is evidence of coordination between the Russians and Trump aides.
There is a lot of smoke. We have no smoking gun at this point, but there is a lot of smoke.
Republicans see the Wednesday hearing on surveillance differently.
These hearings that we're having are going to be so informative because they may find things that the Obama administration has done, that candidate Clinton had done.
Speaking to NBC News, the Russian president said he had no knowledge of meetings between his ambassador to Washington, Sergei Kislyak, and the Trump team.
I have no idea. I'm being completely honest with you. I don't know.
And Putin claimed no personal relationship with former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn, even though the two men were together at this December 2015 Moscow dinner.
When I came to the event for our company, Russia Today, and sat down at the table, next to me there was a gentleman sitting on one side. I made my speech. Then we talked about some other stuff, and I got up and left. I didn't even really talk to him. That's the extent of my acquaintance with Mr. Flynn.
Fox News confirms the Senate Intelligence Committee leadership hopes to talk with the special counsel Robert Mueller before Thursday's hearing to better understand what Comey can discuss publicly. They have already talked with the acting FBI director, and it is unlikely the committee will see the Comey memos before Thursday, Brett.
Catherine, in the last hour, we've received some reporting about leaking of a top-secret NSA report detailing Russian hacking efforts before the 2016 election. What about that?
Well, the NSA document first reported by the Intercept website is from May and based on recently acquired data that suggests Russian military intelligence known as the GRU executed a cyber attack on a U.S. voting software supplier in August 2016. A government official told Fox tonight that the new data does not change the intelligence community's conclusion that the Russian effort did not alter any votes, but it certainly conflicts with what the Russian president has just told NBC News. Brett.
Okay, Catherine, thank you.
You're welcome.